Hello and welcome back. Today is Monday, June 18th, and this is episode 48 of NooBTooB, a weekly independent podcast where I pop a bunch of balloons from smallest to largest to show that I have a bigger brain than Tobin.
What? There's no way you got a bigger brain. I tracked down a bunch of birds in cages.
Oh yeah? Well, I added a bunch of blocks up to 7.
Well, I was able to quickly identify a picture of a seal.
What were we arguing about again?
I have no idea.
Fair enough. I am Yuzo Watanabe.
And I am Tobin Kozire, and this week we are talking about Shadowrun on the 360 and PC, Big Brain Academy on the Wii, and Prince of Persia Classics on Xbox Live Arcade.
Hells yeah! New releases include Resident Evil 4 on the Wii, finally! Dirt on the PC and the 360, and of course, SimCity and 2 different Transformers games on the DS.
Ooh, watch me transform this wine into urine.
Oh, more than meets the eye.
Yeah.
Very nice.
A bottle of wine, even.
So, are you gonna make this into urine, huh?
Yes. Watch this.
Uh-huh.
All right, it takes a while.
Okay,
we'll come back to that. So we'll finish up with our site news, culture, and community sections, but let's get started with our featured game, Shadowrun on the PC and 360 by FASA Studios.
FASA! I'm gonna hack this wine with my elf. So before we get started into the games, let's talk about something. So, you know, we love our box wine, right?
We love our box wine.
Delicado box wine. It's awesome, but you know, it costs $16.
Yeah.
And with 4 bottles inside of it, that runs out to about $4 a bottle.
Yeah. And we're obviously very, very cheap.
Yes.
So in California, a lot of you Europeans or Australians may not have heard of this, but there's Charles Shaw, which is well known as another name.
$2 Chuck.
$2 Chuck. So this is a very tasty little wine here.
It comes with a cork.
It comes with a cork. It's not a screw top or anything, but so I went out and I grabbed a. I'd actually never had it. Yeah, it comes from Trader Joe's, but I'd never had it before. I was like, oh, let's try it out.
It's $2 wine.
$2 a bottle? Are you kidding me? So we got our nice little non-box wine. I know that we're probably going to break some of your hearts.
Yeah. Well,
we'll be back to the box.
Yeah,
we'll be back to the box.
The box is the reliable thing.
That's right.
So this is just a little experiment because, you know,
we're treating ourselves. We're treating
ourselves
ourselves
to cheaper wine.
To wine which is $1 each.
Dude, if I drink half a bottle of that, I am so screwed.
If we kill this bottle, we will each have drank $1 worth of wine.
Ah, yes. A $2 Chuck from Charles Shaw, Trader Joe's. Give it a try if you are in the area.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
It's not bad. It's like good table wine, you know?
Yeah.
It's a Shiraz, I think?
Yeah, it's a Shiraz.
2006,
they make
fine vintage.
Yeah, 2006. Straight from the vine to your mouth.
And out to your dick. All right. Gotta love it.
Getting filthy already.
Hell yeah, man. But I didn't say dude yet, have I?
You just did.
Oh, damn. All right. So let's start out. I think the first game is mine. Shadowrun by FASA Entertainment. This was going to be the game that would be the Counter-Strike killer. You know, I mean, they really tried. They really wanted to do it. They wanted to get a tactical first-person shooter, team-based, multiplayer only. You can't play it by yourself unless you play with some bots, which always sucks, right?
Right.
And were they successul?
You tell me.
See, you got it, but you didn't play that much.
So
right?
I haven't installed Vista on my home machine yet, but I put Vista on this laptop.
Yeah.
So I went to try and play it, and I cranked down the resolution. I did everything.
And what did it feel like, man?
It was muddy.
Yeah.
Just muddy.
Totally muddy.
And the thing is, I talked to some other people. I don't know if you had this experience or not, but some people feel that they've actually done this on purpose, made the controls muddy.
I would have thought so too. So here's the thing, right?
Because they had to cripple it somehow.
You would think, right? But I found out that I had the same problems on my desktop because I do have Vista on my desktop.
Yeah,
So I installed it and it felt muddy there too.
Yeah.
And it also felt muddy on my laptop. So I tried it on my laptop, the same one that you have, and I'm like, yeah, let me try it out. Let me give it a try. It's just like you would move the mouse. And like a second later, your guy would like actually move.
It was actually noticeable. It's like you're like flick, and then like on the screen it like takes about half a second.
Yeah.
It's like flick.
And you didn't get that kind of immediacy that you get when you get
need it. It needs to be like boom.
Exactly.
Like
You want to be able to dial right between the middle of
Yeah.
their eyes and go.
Fucking
right?
headshot. Pow!
Boom.
Boom headshot.
So here's what I did. It started out at 1280 by default. I set down to 800 by 600.
Oh.
I turned down every single different
All the
setting that you could
sliders.
do, all the sliders to as low as possible.
Yeah.
And then it felt like Counter-Strike.
Oh,
But
dude,
you want to know what?
That is.
Then it looked like Counter-Strike 1.4.
That is weak. Are you kidding me?
But it is. I mean, I think it's the problem. For some reason, they didn't figure out a way to make the frame rate separate from the input detection.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because normally when you
So
do
it really was. So when you got it down that hard, it was like
yeah.
dead
So do it
reactive.
tonight.
It was like
Do it
really.
tonight. Well, not dead. I mean, but it felt better.
But way better. Yeah.
Way better.
Okay.
It still felt floaty when you were moving a little bit, but
Yeah.
not as bad as like you hit the button, you'd be go like, whoo.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
You can't play it that way.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm gonna do the same thing on my desktop because the desktop I felt floaty, but I just played with it.
Yeah.
And I was bitching and bitching. So let me talk about what I liked about the game.
Yeah.
When I started getting into it, I'm like, oh my god, this has a lot of depth.
Mm-hmm.
So you can do 4 different races. You can do elves, dwarves, trolls, and humans.
Okay.
Each one have their own racial abilities. Like elves can run really fast and heal themselves. Trolls have massive damage taking abilities. Dwarves can take energy
From other people?
Yeah.
Okay.
And humans, they're just
Yeah.
average.
Every game,
They start out with more money.
Dead average.
That's what they do. I think they start out with more money.
Yeah.
So you start every round. You buy different equipment.
Uh-huh.
So it's kind of like Counter-Strike, right? But you buy magic and tech.
Okay.
So there's 2 different things. That's kind of like how Shadowrun was supposed to be.
Yeah.
You can buy things like make your so the thing is, the different techs and different magics are like what you get when you cheat at Counter-Strike.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah.
there's
Yeah.
an aimbot.
Yeah.
Tech you can buy.
You can buy an aimbot.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm buying it is like this overlay, and you'd go and you hit the button, all of a sudden it go, and then,
it locks onto people?
Yeah.
Oh, weird.
So I was using that when I was playing with a muddy thing, so that's the only way I can kill people.
Wow.
Right? So you think, what the fuck, right? Why
Yeah,
does
that's
anybody just
lame.
get that?
Yeah.
But it's interesting. So they also have another one, which I was using a lot, where you can see through walls. So they have a wall.
That totally is a cheat.
Exactly.
Wow, that's so weird. It's just like all the things that you'd accuse people of in Counter-Strike. You're like, that guy's fucking totally cheating. He can see through walls.
Exactly.
Like, now you can.
But they kind of balanced it. I mean,
Yeah.
they have the balance really well. So, with the see-through wall hack, you do it and you use up some of your essence, and you can only do it a certain number of times.
Okay.
And when you do it, the person that got detected, he goes, boom.
Oh,
like
nice.
So you're
Missile
like,
lock.
Well, no, not that. He means like you've just been detected.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
yeah,
it's just like.
yeah, exactly. Oh, yeah,
it's
exactly,
like-
exactly. But you get to know. So you're like, I'm
It's like,
behind
it's on my tail, goose! Ah!
yeah, exactly. So they have that. They have a bunch of. You can resurrect people.
Yeah.
You can throw a big tree of life down. I mean, you got all sorts of things. But you would think that with all that stuff, people would always just gravitate towards one thing.
Right.
And they don't.
Okay.
There's a lot of variety. Although right now, what I've noticed, everybody's an elf with a katana.
Because they can
teleport.
heal, maybe?
They can heal, but the thing is with the katana, if you're behind, I love the katana. You get the katana and this thing called rapid reflexes or wire reflexes.
Yeah.
And if you see somebody's back, they have a big question mark on their head.
Whoa.
Right? And like if you hit them with the katana,
Yeah.
then they basically like get hit and they're like, ow! And then they can like turn around and like try to kill you, but they start bleeding. So in 5 or 10 seconds, they die.
Oh,
if you
man.
do
It's just like leg stabby.
Exactly. But the best part is too, it's just like Metal Gear Solid. You would go, and if they turn around before you get to them, the question mark turns to exclamation point.
Bring?
So it's pretty cool. But you get that with teleport. You use.
You go in, boom, behind them, hit them,
Exactly.
boom, out.
And I was doing it, and I died all the time because elves are like pieces of paper basically. They die within 2 hits. But anyway,
Okay, so what's wrong with it?
So here's what's wrong with it. Again, the muddy thing. I think they did do something. Even when I set all of my things to the low,
Yeah.
I still had a hard time killing people.
Yeah.
Because I'd dial in on them and I'd shoot,
Yeah.
and they would just sit there. I'd like shoot, and die, and I'd be getting owned by 360 players left and right.
Yeah, so they fully admitted that they cranked this back so that it would be even, but it sounds like they might. I mean, here's the thing: is maybe they could have made it so that the weapons took less damage on people or something.
I
but
don't
you
think
can't.
they did that.
No, I'm saying I wish they could have. I wish they did because what I'm saying is don't mess with my actual gameplay mechanics. Like, make it feel quick and responsive and whatever, and make it so that maybe my weapons take 70% of the damage.
You would have
of
actually
something.
liked that, because I don't know if I would have liked that, because that's what it feels like to me.
I'm saying I would
pissed off
prefer
about it.
that to what it feels like, where they've actually made my weapons less accurate and my controls more floaty. Because if my controls are floaty, I'm not going to play the game.
Okay, well, so the controls, I think the floaty is strictly related to the amount of power your machine has. Because
Yeah,
once
but
I
my
dialed
machine's-
everything
But
down,
your machine's good. You got a good graphics card. That's horseshit.
I don't know.
If I can play Half-Life 2 at high res on my
True.
monitor,
No, very
and this
true.
doesn't look all that much better, then
it
what's
looks
the
a lot worse, actually.
So what's the fucking deal? Just like
I don't
sloppy
know.
coding?
I don't know.
All right, so
you have all that. The PC, I think what they did was they made the accuracy, the ball
Yeah.
that you would go around. It would just make it. I think it made it bigger for PC players because I can just like flip the mouse and turn around 180 degrees really easily.
Yeah.
With a mouse, like you'd be able to.
Yeah.
But on a 360, you can't. So that's an obvious advantage.
Mm-hmm.
But they did something to PC players to make it, and I can't tell you exactly what it is, but it's there.
Yeah.
I know.
You should be
I don't think I
fucking
should
owning.
suck
Yeah, exactly.
as badly as I do with this game. I should.
Yeah, I mean, I really,
Yeah.
I want to try the game. I just need to get Vista on my desktop.
Well, try it on your laptop and try it 800. I mean, it doesn't
Yeah.
look that much worse, which is kind of sad. it really doesn't.
All right,
but,
so coming to the end of the review, what's your thoughts? Like, how do you feel about the game besides the fact that you couldn't kill people?
It should have been an RPG.
Yeah.
You know, it
Yeah.
should have been an RPG. They said, okay,
That
we're
was
gonna
what made me mad about it.
You wanted to like
It's Unreal Tournament. I don't want to play another Unreal Tournament.
I know.
Or even if I do, make that an element of. But it's just like, I loved Shadowrun. I loved the comics. I loved the RPG.
Yeah.
I loved the idea of it. I loved the idea of kind of like this magical world where you're also like high tech, like cyberpunky, hacking
and
into
they
shit.
only took the essence of that and just said, oh, well, how do we theme a Counter-Strike clone?
Yeah.
To be something.
Shadowrun
right?
is one of people's favorite games
It
from
is.
old school games.
Like I just read the rule books. I never really played it, but
I'm saying like computer game, like the original Shadowrun.
Well, it was on SNES, I think. But yeah.
Yeah, but people loved it.
Did you play it? It's
No.
a really good RPG. Like
Yeah.
really, like
So
top
I mean,
one of the
they've got all the history there that
I
they could have
know.
really made a sweet RPG.
And the thing is, like with FASA, I think FASA like pretty much canned everybody, so I don't think they're gonna be doing anything with Shadowrun anymore. Even if they do, right? It's like how much money is it gonna be? Like are they gonna give these guys another chance? Because I don't think it's selling very well.
Yeah.
And you know what's hilarious? I'd be like going on PC and like everywhere I'd go, they go, "Who's on Vista? Who's on Vista?"
What do you mean?
Like, I don't think anybody bought it on Vista. Because everywhere I go, everybody would be 360 only, and they would say, "Oh my God, I just got the achievement for playing against somebody on the other platform."
Oh, and they were like
Every game.
shocked.
Exactly.
Oh, that's funny. So
'Cause
nobody's getting it on PC.
Who has Vista, number one,
Yeah.
and who has Vista is going to pay $50 plus $50 a year
for gold.
for gold.
Yeah.
So it ain't going to happen. So.
I mean, we get it because we already had gold, right? Because
you-
from Xbox.
Exactly.
But the thing is both you and I were just like, we're not going to go buy a first-person shooter for Xbox. Let's try it on the PC, and it
I
seems like
want
we
to.
may have.
And you know what? If they made this game such that it was on PC only and it wasn't cross-platform and they could tune it to be on PC,
Yeah.
I would have liked it.
Yeah.
I would have played it because like I want a new Counter-Strike. I can't play Counter-Strike as much anymore.
Yeah.
But it felt fun when I got into it. You know what I mean? But the fact that like I knew I could just never, no matter how good I get, I'm gonna have this
cripple.
amorphous, this crutch.
Yeah.
And I just can't do it.
That's lame.
Because I'm going to blame it. Every time I lose, I'm going to blame it and
Exactly,
not me.
and you know that it's just
And it
like no
could've
matter
been-
how good you get at it, you're just
Exactly.
like, oh, there's this thing keeping me back to make it
Yeah.
even with somebody else. It's like,
Exactly. And I can't have that. I just can't. So,
Yeah.
it's going to be something else. It's going to be Crysis. It's going to be Unreal. It's going to
Yeah.
be some other game. Then it's going to take all my time. So,
Yeah.
sorry, guys.
All
Good
right.
try.
Blah.
But, we should try to play. I mean, we should try to play at work since we all have it.
I know. I give it a thumbs down just for the fact that I've got a fucking 256 meg graphics card, ATI graphics card in my laptop. This is a new laptop.
It's a nice laptop.
And I could not play this game without. I mean, I can try cranking it down, but I mean, come on! Like these are modern machines. Like Yuzo's got a new video card. I got a new video card.
I shouldn't have to play it at under 1024.
You should have to play it at 800. Are you fucking kidding me? And it's just like, all right. So
It's a
screw
little
that
sad.
game.
Yep. But a game that we are just smitten. Absolutely smitten, man.
Loving it. Big Brain Academy.
Oh,
we
yeah.
degree. This is fantastic.
Oh my God.
There's some issues I got, but most of them are with the platform, not the game.
Gotcha. Well, let's talk about what are the good stuff about it. Like, what do you
What
like?
is it? So what this game is, I don't know if you guys have ever played Big Brain Academy.
Yeah, everybody's got it.
Big
But
Brain
yeah.
Academy on the DS is
Bunch of mini games.
it's a whole bunch of mini games. You tune your brain. The whole goal is to have a heavier brain. The better you do, they tell you your brain weighs.
Brain training, brain age, all of them, they do the kind of same sort of things.
Yeah,
But
the
this
Big
one's on
Brain's
Wii.
one of the better.
That's a lot better.
Yeah. So this is on the Wii, and it's a whole bunch of new games, and there's a whole interactive element to it. Where I mean, actually, you could do that on the DS. You could race, but people didn't do it as much.
Yeah, it wasn't.
But this is built right in there, where it's like the screen splits down the center. You can race to the end by doing like 20 games in a row. You can take a test where you take all like 15 things, and then you get a
you get to
score.
practice and get medals. Just
Practice
like the
is awesome. So my brother and I were just friggin' addicted. Last night we were playing practice for like hours.
Yeah, but like what about it, right?
So so one thing that's really nice about it is that you're playing and you're trying to get like a gold. You're trying to get really really high medals. But the other thing is you can send each other records.
So
it's like I have
and
Yuzo.
Did you send me your record?
I did.
Did you get somebody else's record?
Yeah. So we've been sending back and forth records. Yuzo sent me his record. My buddy Adam sent me his record, and his girlfriend. She is ridiculous. So
I have yet to see. So I got the same record. I mean, whenever you finish any of the practice ones, which I really like about it, it ranks you.
Yeah.
So like, if you got 200 and I got 300, I'd be first, you'd be second, and third and fourth and fifth, and all the way down the line. But
it really makes you want to keep playing, because if you play and it's just like you're in third place, like motherfucker.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, I got it. I got her third record, and I'm like, oh my god, she like beat me in like 4 events.
Yeah.
So I spent maybe 20 minutes playing those events over and over and over again until I beat it. I'm like, oh yeah, this feels good.
Yeah.
And like, you never really got that on the Wii.
Yeah.
You know?
Or yeah.
Like,
well,
it's been a while.
But this comes down to my complaint against it, is that the Wii doesn't have any auto syncing. Like they should make it so you just go in, and because right now if I send Yuzo my record, right, and then I play for a week and I forget to send it to him again, he's like, dude, I totally whooped you on all those
like,
games.
what?
I'm like, what are you talking about? On my Wii, I beat you on all the games.
Yeah.
So it should just be.
But you should do that every time you play.
But you shouldn't have to. I'm saying that's stupid.
Right. Yeah, no, I agree.
You should be able. I mean, like I do that every time I play. But the point is it shouldn't. It should just be you go and you say, "User's my friend."
Yeah.
Every time I play, auto sync.
I don't know why they did it. So here's the thing, right? Because I mean, you have people that can like register. You can register as many people as you want on the Wii, and you saves your records.
Yep.
Now I can understand the thing of like, okay, maybe you don't want to send your record.
Yeah.
Because you're ashamed or whatever. But you can make that choice.
Once you have.
Once you've sent it once, why don't? Because
just auto-update it.
But the thing is, Wii's are on all the time.
Yeah.
That's the whole idea behind
There's
Wii.
no technological reason for this. They just haven't figured out multiplayer yet. Yeah. Wii is still struggling to figure out how do we do this multiplayer.
You know what it is? I think it's because you have to have a server. Right? You do have to have a server. You have to have your game saying like, okay, user just got a new score.
Right.
I'm going to go talk to a server and then update this piece of information out there. Once you have the server, and then your machine comes on, it's going to grab the latest record and all that. But the thing is, like, these people aren't Nintendo of America.
Yeah.
I bet you they can't get in.
No. I'm saying that it could just be right now. You say I would like to send my record to Yuzo, right?
Yeah.
So you just have a bit saying this record hasn't changed. When it has changed, when you quit the game, auto send, right? It's just. I mean,
you're right.
There's ways to do it.
But I'm thinking. I'm not sure if it's a technological reason. I think it's a political reason.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying there's no technological reason for it.
And that's what I think sucks because how long has the Wii been out?
Wow.
And this is the first time we've actually even seen something where we can compare scores. We can do something interesting.
Yeah.
And the DS has been doing it for like over a year now.
Yeah. So I mean, it's not a huge thing. It's just that they should have done it better, and it's noticeable.
But it's annoying.
It's very noticeable.
Yeah, because I want to go beat, because like I was saying, like, oh yeah, I've already beat all of Nina's scores. Like,
yeah, and I was like, no, you haven't, because on mine.
Yeah.
You haven't. So it's just like, I got a more updated score than Yuzo, and you just get this whole balance. And the thing is, I can't send it to him, right? Because that's not mine. So I can't say, here's Nina's new thing.
Yeah, you beat her.
Yeah, I'm not allowed. You have to wait for her to send it to you. So
and
it's just like
she can maybe only send it to you or then not me. So it's really screwed up. But anyhow, I mean, there's a lot of great things about it. You can actually do a lot of the events. There's 3 times 5, 15 different events,
and that's they're fun.
A lot, dude.
Yeah, at least half of them are fun.
Did you see some of the other ones where you only get to do it when you play multiplayer? So they have more.
No.
So they don't appear in the practice mode.
Oh.
There's a couple of ones. One is like you have a clock, and with 2 hands, minute, and hour. It says run forward 820 minutes.
I did that at PAX. I did that at PAX.
Yeah.
I forgot about that. It's not in the game.
It is.
I'm saying it's not in the practice.
Exactly, but it's only so when you go to multiplayer, there's 3 different multiplayer modes. I don't remember the other 2, but there's a race one that we were talking about before.
Yeah.
But there's one almost like a board game. So you have 12 tiles. You pick a tile.
I played that with Adrian. Yeah. So I didn't get that game though.
Oh, okay. So there's 4 tiles which are the special game.
Yeah.
One was.
And you get double scores and shit sometimes.
Yeah, exactly. Well, that's kind of like the random part. But there was that one where put the pattern. So it'll have this animated block.
Yeah.
And you have 3 blocks, and you have to pick the block that matches the pattern. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All that kind of stuff. But the clock one was really neat.
That's cool.
So
I should have put that in the practice
section.
It. Yeah. I guess that's the point, right? So they make it so there's things that you can't practice.
That's stupid.
I mean, just so that there's an element of chance when you play against somebody that you both have a game you haven't seen yet.
I guess so. But but I kind of like the. I think it's going to be a great party game. But as far as single player mode, after I've beaten you and everybody else on my list, I'm going to be and wait until friends come over or something like that. Right?
It's true.
I don't know. I mean, it's hard to say. Is this going to be a great game to buy? Because you can rent it and play for a while and then be done. That's the only hard thing that I can say. Right
I
now.
bought it and I don't regret my purchase. so far. I mean, like, I got so much fun out of playing against you. I got so much fun of playing with my brother. Like, we just kind of sitting around and just, we'd be playing the one where it's like you name the animal and you're like, what the fuck is that? It's just, it's fun. It's fun.
The best one I like was the, what is it? Which one has wings? Wait, was it wings?
Tail.
No, tail. Which one has a tail?
And it's Raccoon Mario. And he's like, we're like, no,
like, what? What's going on? Why isn't it letting me finish?
So anyway, it's got a lot of variety of games. It's got a really nice multiplayer aspect. You can
the multiplayer is the big part of it, I think. It's going to be the huge part of it. All the ghosts, all the stuff that we talked about.
The more friends you have, the more fun it is because you finish the thing and it's like you're in 4th place. And you're like, who beat me? Blah, blah, blah. And you're just like, I got to beat him.
But the thing that kind of sucks about it, you have to add everybody's friends code. You have to, it's kind of painful.
It's all the same pain in the Wii. It's just it always drives home how good Xbox Live is. Every time I play this, I'm just like, that is always auto-updated.
Why don't you do this?
That is always just like, I mean, especially like Xbox Live on the arcade, you go in and it's just like, if you just sit there for a second on the arcade game, it's just like, here are the top 3 people in this game. Here is blah, blah, blah,
You go like
blah.
5 seconds later, and it's all new people.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, come on.
And it compares you against your friends, and does all that stuff. So
yeah, I think
there's a lot to learn. And
Nintendo
there's no technological
will get there.
reason.
They're not there yet.
Yep, working on it.
We'll see. But it's a
fun game.
Awesome game. Best game on the Wii I've played since Paper Mario.
Easily. Yeah, definitely best since Paper Mario.
Absolutely easily.
Next one.
Oh, just real quick, how do you like the controls?
Great.
Do you like them?
I have no problems with them.
I only didn't like it when I was too far away. I noticed it gets a little janky the further back you get.
I sit about 8 feet from my TV.
Oh, see, I'm about 12.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's the
and
problem.
So far, 8 feet's fine. Next game, Prince of Persia Classic.
Oh, yes, Prince of Persia Classic. So we talked a lot about this game, but let's actually go. So I haven't spent as much time because I only got 10 points.
Yeah.
You have 30?
30.
Fuck you.
Loser.
But this is pretty much just from the feeling of the game that I get when I'm going through the game and I'm kind of like grabbing on rails and all that. They really got the feel right.
Yeah.
I
am liking it. I am really liking it.
I don't know. I mean, like they kind of like they did everything right. They do 3D when they need to.
Yeah.
All the puzzles the same? I don't remember the puzzles.
The puzzles are a little bit
where all the life things are. Is that all the same?
That's the same.
A big part.
I think the puzzles, in terms of the floor plates, it feels to me like the puzzles are a little bit different.
Really?
But I mean, I could be totally wrong. I mean, like seriously, I played this when I was in
I was 12.
Yeah, I was probably in 7th grade.
I think it came out in '87.
And I haven't played it since, so
yeah.
our memories are not going to be as good. But the point is, okay, so you got all the pressure plates. You got, I mean, it's 2D,
2D
side-scrolling
platformer.
Right.
It's very punishing.
Yes,
I've noticed.
And they made no apologies. They're like, this is going to be just like the original game.
But they
it's
did
hard as hell.
But dude, they did a good thing about it. They actually made it so that you have save points now.
Yeah,
they have things
just one per level.
One per level, but regardless, like if you had to start the entire level over, you probably stop playing the game.
Yeah,
because your frustration level is like.
I'm just saying,
I
still get to replay a lot. Like even with the
checkpoint.
checkpoint.
Are you okay with it?
I'm kind of okay with it.
You're kind of okay. So if they had like 2, you'd be.
Yeah.
Okay.
More checkpoints would be good, but I mean, it's very Sierra style. It's just like you make one mistake.
Oh,
you're
yeah,
dead.
yeah.
You start over.
Mm-hmm. And you say, okay, I'm not going to do that again.
Right.
But one thing I didn't like about it, they didn't do the achievements very well.
Yeah, the achievements are very much
just
like
you play the game, you'll
level
get
3.
all of them except for the survival mode. And I think it's going to be tough to get.
Well, then there's like find all the life potions. There's a couple other ones where
Did you get most of them during the course of the game?
I didn't find the one on the first level.
There's one on the first level?
Yeah.
Okay then.
At the end, it's like number of life potions found 0. I'm like, motherfucker.
But how do you know there's not 2 on different?
There's 1 per level.
Oh, there is. Oh,
yeah.
I see. Gotcha.
So, so it's pretty good. The controls are fun. They very purposefully made it. A couple of people on the forums were talking about how the fact that it's definitely a little bit less mathematical, which I kind of miss from the first one, where you're like, there's a trap.
What the hell do you mean mathematical? Like number of?
Yeah. So the first one, it would be like, I walk through this door and I can take 3 steps and there's a trap. But this one, it's just kind of like you move and he kind of goes and stops a little bit. But it's not like, because before it was just like you would figure it out. You're like, I need to go 7 steps and jump up and then go over and then take 3 steps. Like it was very exact.
Interesting. Yeah.
And this one they kind of made it more fluid, which is kind of cool. But you miss
it more
a little.
arcadey than less cerebral. I guess. Right. Okay, that makes sense. But they I think they added some new moves.
There's definitely some new moves.
So like I remember running. I don't remember.
And shit.
Yeah, you can run, hit a wall, bounce off the wall, and hit that. I don't remember that in the original.
I don't think you could do that in the original.
But I mean, overall, I think they did a really good job. And like $10,
It's definitely worth $10.
Definitely worth $10. I mean, $5 would be better.
Yeah.
If not 15.
I still have some issues with the game. Like, I'm enjoying it, but I'm not going to say it's like one of the best Xbox Live Arcade games.
Oh no, not
which
at all.
I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be, but I mean, the combat's still a little bit weak. I don't like the whole just kind of holding down parry and waiting for a chance to.
But I think it's smarter than it was before.
It is better. It's a little better.
A little better. All right.
But it's
So it's not worth like not thumbs up good or just like not enthusiastic.
I don't know. That's
right?
the thing. Is like I really want to make it so that we either say thumbs up or thumbs down.
Oh,
so
you
I think
gotta. Yeah,
for
you
what
gotta.
it is, I think it's a thumbs up.
Okay.
But I definitely have some issues with it, and I think that some of the puzzles are a little stupid. So a lot of the puzzles are really fun.
Did you beat it when you were in the PC? Because I never beat it.
I never did.
Because I bet you the
I want
puzzles
to
get
beat
harder.
this one. Yeah.
I bet you get a lot harder.
Yeah.
So I'm definitely going to be playing a lot of it this week because there ain't jack coming out next week.
I know.
At
Next
all,
week is
dude.
sick. Like just nothing.
Like one game.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah. Yeah. So.
But yeah. So Prince of Persia Classic. Thumbs up.
Thumbs up. Good stuff. What do we got? New releases.
Yeah.
So. Transformers. More than meets the eye. So it's another movie franchise.
It's on every console known to man. It's on the
Yeah.
DS, it's on the PSP, it's on the PS3, it's on the 360.
Are all those
it's on
coming
the-
out next week, or 'cause, I mean, this week?
Yes,
is-
I believe so.
Okay, so we're just reviewing the DS ones, but there's a couple other ones.
I think so. No, I think
Okay.
they come out staggered. I don't think they all come at the same time. I think the Transformers for the 360 and all
Yeah.
that I think are next week.
Okay,
maybe.
all right.
But
so,
double check.
this one, it's kind of cool looking. They got 2 Transformers games for the DS. You can play Autobots or Decepticons, and it's actually a different storyline.
So are they trying to do like a Pokemon thing, like make you buy 2 copies of the same game?
Yeah, but Pokemon, it's the same game. You collect different shit. This is like
Okay, that's true.
literally
Like
2 different
stories
games, 2
and different-
storylines. It's like a I mean, I don't know. I haven't played it yet. So
Yeah.
this is new releases. We haven't played these yet, but
But what's the gameplay? Because I think that's the kicker, right? Because we know it's a licensed game. We
It's
know that
3D.
automatically is gonna.
It's 3D on the
that-
DS.
That's it, dude.
nothing. Yeah. So
I washed my hands of that game.
wow, I'm gonna try it.
Why do you continue to
Fucking
play
Transformers!
But it's
Transformers!
You did it with pirates. You did it, and you gave that a thumbs up, didn't you? No,
I
I
don't think I did.
But yeah, so
So
look
I guess-
forward
I guess
to
it's like-
crapping all over the game next week.
Yeah, I'll be like, I thought it was gonna be good, but so I don't. I'm gonna say this right now. I don't think it's gonna be good, but I'm gonna play it anyway because it's Transformers. I'm gonna play Decepticons because evil's more fun.
Yeah, but dude, like I was telling you earlier, like when you're Megatron,
Yeah,
what do you do when you transform into a gun?
you try and fall on people.
You just
People
gotta-
walking by, just a big gun just fucking flattens them.
I mean, are you like yell at people, say, "Hey, lay down, put your face on the ground so I can shoot you"?
What was that Transformer? He would turn into a city with a train around it. You remember that?
No.
There was one. It was like
No. What-
yes. Yes, he would turn into a base, and then the base had a train on it.
So what if he turned into
he'd be
something-
walking around, and he'd be like...
Was he super huge?
Yeah, yeah, and he'd turn into...
Because what I hated
it was like Omicron, there was a fucking ball, it was a planet. It was voiced by Orson Welles.
Oh yeah,
in the
because that was in the movie. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. See, I didn't understand the fact that when I think it was both Megatron and Shockwave. No, not Shockwave. The purple one. What
Yeah.
was the purple one? Shockwave.
I don't remember.
Soundwave.
No. Soundwave was the...
Soundwave was the thing, but I think it was Shockwave. But it was a purple one. He would be this huge ass fucking robot. He would transform into a gun and fit into the hand of like Bumblebee. You know what I mean? I'm like, how does that work?
Yeah, I don't quite understand that.
But I think the movie is going to be pretty badass.
The movie's going to be ridiculous.
Games,
maybe not so
I
much.
don't think you're going to be able to see it, dude. That's so bad.
Yeah, it's going to be pretty
Opening
shitty.
day.
I know, yeah, so I'm going to be gone. I'm actually going to be on vacation for 2 weeks in July.
Dude.
You guys are going to be missing your NooBTooB.
Oh yeah, because we're not going to do. He's not going to like get on the the cruise ship and then go into like
can't.
the internet and pay
It'd
$5
be like,
a
yeah, it'd be
minute.
like $5 a minute. We're just like, hey, so I haven't been playing any games, and it's really hot, and bye. So
yeah, you're not going to be able to.
we're gonna have 2 weeks off, and I'm not gonna get to see the movie because I'm gonna be all traveling around Europe. They're probably not gonna have
I'm
it.
going to be sending you IMs with like spoilers and
I
say
know.
like freaking Optimus dies
Optimus dies.
again. Oh, what?
What?
Sorry.
Yeah. Yeah, for some reason I don't think 4th of July holds as much significance in Europe as...
Maybe in
Independence
London,
Day,
maybe
great.
they're like just like go to pubs and then drink like.
Yeah, they're like...
they Yanks.
Fuck the Yanks Day. It's 4th of July. So yeah, I'll try it. Who knows what if it's...
Yeah, let me know.
Resident Evil 4, though.
What? Sorry.
Resident Evil 4.
Oh, that comes next. Oh yeah, so this is my game. Yeah, so Resident Evil 4. I mean, I'm really surprised it's been out on PS2 and GameCube, yet neither of us have played it.
And PC.
it came out PC. Yeah,
we
so
still and seriously, every platform that comes out, I'm like, yeah,
that
sounds great.
Totally
Let's go check it out.
Yeah, and then never do. But
No.
on the Wii, I think we're going to.
I think so.
So here's the thing. I don't want to talk too much about it because I think it'll be our featured game next week.
Probably.
But apparently everybody's giving it huge reviews. I think it got 9.5 in a couple of places. I mean, huge.
Whoa.
And they say that this is the best way to play it because of the nunchuck and the remote. So you're moving yourself with a nunchuck and you're shooting with that. Apparently it's really well done. And I guess you're shaking if zombies come by or something like that. And everybody, all the reviewers out there, they put Resident Evil 4 as like one of the top games of 2006.
So is it supposed to be genuinely scary?
I don't think so. I think they changed it around a bit.
A little bit more cartoony?
Not cartoony, but more actiony.
More actiony,
Less horror.
Yeah. Because it's not like Silent Hill where you're just like going around like...
The game's in your head.
Dude, Silent Hill Silent Hill 2 made me cry. That game was pretty
it?
scary. Yeah.
What was so scary about
it?
Well,
they would put you in fog for one thing. So most of the time you're walking around in fog, so it'd just be like you're walking, it's like, dun, dun, and they would always be like...
So then it would be like Monster Box sort of thing, like boo!
Yeah,
sort of
exactly. And it would always be that shit where it's like you're in a building and you know, and then all of a sudden you like check a room, there's nothing in there, and all of a sudden you go to leave and it's like ah! It's like, you know, door pops open, whatever. It was scary.
But yeah, I don't think Resident Evil 4 is going to be that scary. That's what everybody says. So I'm
we'll
excited
try it
about
out.
it. It's on the Wii. And get this, man, it's going to be $30.
$30?
$30.
$30?
30 freaking sawbucks.
Are you out of your mind?
I am not. It is like normally games are $50. It's going to be 30. I mean,
yeah,
if you
deal.
can buy $20 on PS2 and GameCube, you shouldn't have to pay $50.
It's nice to see them not trying to milk us.
I know.
So that's good.
Go Capcom.
Yeah.
Rule.
So I will probably actually buy this one then.
I will buy it.
Why rent it for $30?
Why rent it?
Next one up is Dirt.
Yeah. You're gonna sleep? You're gonna fall asleep? Come on, dude! It's a rally game. It's a racing game where we have somebody yelling in your ear saying "Turn right." Instead of Backstreet Driver.
So it's kind of like so it's kind of like playing in the same room as like one of your buddies.
Yeah. Or your
mom.
It's
a backseat driver. I'm just like driving like "Turn right! Shut the fuck up! I'm playing. Pick up the gym.
I wonder if you could turn it off.
Try that door."
Oh, dude! You know we totally forgot to talk about the little tutor thing in Big Brain Academy. That's got to be the worst use of the microphone on the Wiimote that I've ever seen in my entire life.
Oh, yeah, so the Wiimote, it talks at you the whole fucking time you're trying to play. It's just like,
try better.
Yeah.
You know? I mean,
first thing I did, I just go in. But did you see what happens when you turn the volume down?
Yeah.
So you can go and turn the volume down the Wiimote because you're like, shut the fuck up. And it's like, but I love you. Shut up. No, fuck you.
And the next time you start the game, he's like, oh, let's go to check in with the tutor.
Yeah.
Oh, you turned off the volume.
You turned off the volume. That's right. That was so annoying. It would
annoying.
talk out of your hand. You're sitting there trying to play. It's just like...
You know what's annoying? There's some mini games that actually use it.
Oh.
They're like, I think it's like grocery list thing or something like that. It's like, okay, you need to pick up 2 eggs, some milk, and this. And then it'll say, you know, which of these 3 things do you need to bring?
Oh, man. So what if you have the volume turned down? It just
I think you have to turn it back up.
Oh, that sucks.
So.
All right.
But anyhow, yeah, Dirt.
Dirt. Oh, wait.
Give us the
You
dirt.
woke me up for that?
It's a racing.
You tricked me. You made me wake up and then made me talk about a racing game.
It looks really pretty.
It does look good.
The demo's on 360 live right now, so give it a try.
Yep.
I have yet to try it, but it's a racing game.
It's getting some fantastic reviews. It's a racing game.
Hugely
there's no weapons and there's no attacking other people.
There's a lot of dirt.
A lot of dirt.
It's a dirty game. Colin McRae, I think, is the whatchamacallit for this guy.
Yeah. God, I don't care.
Oh yeah, I don't care.
I just don't care.
Oh man, how much do you not care?
Enough to get more drunk.
So let's drown your sorrows about driving games.
Yeah. So fuck that game. God damn it. I mean, the thing is,
you know, there's going to be a driving game that you're going to fall in love with one of these days.
Yeah, it's called Mario Kart.
No, dude, Gran Turismo is going to make you fall in love with the series.
Yeah.
HD.
No. Fucking, I hated those. The Gran Turismo on the previous platforms is just like it's photorealistic.
Are you happy with your Forza purchase?
I'm so mad that I bought Forza.
Is it on eBay yet?
No, we got such a good we got coupons for a really good discount. And it's just like I regret it. It wasn't worth $1.
Yeah, it's too bad.
Same with Dirt. I'm not playing it. This is the last time you'll probably hear us talk about it. Neither one of us will play it.
Nope. But hey, man, if you guys like it a lot and you want to defend your thing, send us a video review because that's the only way you're going to be able to hear about any of this stuff. And we really like video reviews.
Sonic Dude's been doing video reviews.
Yeah, that's right.
We've been getting a lot. So this is kind of cool. You can actually submit other videos. And have them as responses to our videos on YouTube.
Yeah, you can upload them to YouTube and then kind of link them.
Mark them as a response.
Yeah.
So we've had people. We'll review a game. They'll actually do their own video review.
Yeah, so we did Puzzle League, and Sonic Dude actually did the Puzzle League. review, and it was.
And we welcome that. Anybody in the NooBTooB army that wants to put their own review on, we'll tag it onto ours. I mean, like this is a community. We want everybody's input. So feel free to do your own video reviews and attach it.
Yeah, because I kind of feel bad the fact that I know there's definitely some genres that we both have in common that we hate and we will not play, and we can't give a good review regardless. I'm talking sports games. I'm talking driving games.
Yeah. None of those will ever.
Flight simulators will never do it. So, but we want to provide a service because there's going to be people out there that love those games.
Yeah. So, and if you do a review of a game that we really don't like a driving game or something, put that on there. We'll even drop a clip of it in the show. Just like maybe have a little guest. 1 minute long guest review.
Yeah, just make sure it's 1 minute long.
Yeah, make
That's
it short
because we can't do it.
Otherwise, we'll just edit it down anyway.
Hell no. Okay, last game up is SimCity DS. So this is based off SimCity 3000.
Okay.
It's a DS game, and it's made by the ill-fated developer studio in Japan that was like EA's kind of DS development house.
Okay.
So they did Theme Park DS, which I hated.
Yeah.
And they also did SimCity 3000.
Okay.
So
did you like SimCity 3000?
I like SimCity 3000, but I don't think it's going to do well on the DS.
Okay.
Because there's so many different things you can do. The interface is so complicated.
So either they A, dumb it down,
Which they
or B,
usually did.
or B, leave the complexity in, and you just get really confused with menus on a fucking screen that big.
So I think they made things a lot simpler, and they also used the DS to make it kind of more DS-y.
Yeah.
So, for example, you can get big monsters like Godzilla come to attack your town.
Godzilla!
And you stroke it a lot to make it go away. Or a UFO.
Please go away, Godzilla.
I'll
give you a happy ending.
I think he's gonna stick around if you do that. Oh God, that's wrong.
All right.
So a UFO comes and takes your people, and you drag the people to say just stuff like that.
So they tacked on a bunch of crap.
And they added the microphone support, so if there's fire, you you blow it out. Although generally speaking, you blowing fire makes it worse.
Yeah, those actually always bug me because if I'm playing my DS in bed at night, and my girlfriend's trying to sleep, I'll be playing it's fine, and all of a sudden they'll be like, say something in the microphone. I'm like, please listen to me. I'm trying not to die. Did you if I wake my girlfriend up, she'll stab me in the throat.
Did you play brain training where you have to say blue, black?
Yes.
I was shut up.
It's like they in their bed. I'm like, hello. It's like I didn't hear you. Blue, for fuck's sake, Blue! I'm gonna die.
Basically, you have these big slap marks in the morning.
I didn't hear you. Shut the fuck up.
That means you get it right the first time.
Yeah, you better get it right the first time. So they added a bunch of gimmicky stuff.
Yeah, so they added a bunch of gimmicky stuff. I'm going to try it because I'm going to give it a try, and I'll give a full review, but I'm not looking forward to it. I think it's a rental or borrow off your friend.
Yeah.
Sort of thing, if you can.
I'll borrow it from you when you get it.
Exactly. You're not going to you hate
I don't want
to
play that. What the hell am I talking about?
What are you talking about? All you're going to play is Resident Evil and then nothing.
Yeah, Resident Evil.
Just like me.
Actually, no, I'm going to play Transformers too, man.
Whatever you say, sir. Whatever you say. So yeah, there ain't jack, dude. We got 3 or 4 games played and 3 or 4 games.
Yeah. Mostly Resident Evil. I think that's the big takeaway.
Let's try to finish it. Let's try to do a little, we can't really prove it, can we?
No.
No, we're just I got this far. We'll just
be what was the ending? Quiz each other. Doing a live quiz.
What happened here?
What was behind the green door? What?
How many zombies were in level 5?
Too many.
So we'll give that a try. I think it'll be fun. But let us go to our game culture section. This is a continuation.
We've been getting good feedback on this.
I was surprised.
Yeah.
I didn't think it'd be that popular.
The NooBTooB Book Club. I'm really proud of you guys. We're kind of branching out, making the show a little bit, trying some new things.
Trying to go more literary.
Bust out the book.
Yeah. So this is the NooBTooB Book Club. We were talking about everything bad is good for you. I wasn't close enough last time.
Oh, okay.
All right. So it's by Stephen Johnson, and it is all about how popular culture is making everybody smarter.
Yes.
And what we introduced last week, we're talking about this week, but make sure you read it, because you had a week to get it or a week to read it.
Yeah. So a bunch of people in the forums like, oh, I've ordered that. It sounds really interesting.
I was surprised. Yeah.
A lot of people are getting into it. So
a lot of people were posting saying, yeah, I read that a while back, and it's amazing. So
yeah. And hopefully they'll participate with a little bit more feedback than that. But
yes.
So, but next week you and I will discuss the book.
Yes.
Talk about
how
a little
much
bit
do you
more.
remember? I haven't read it in about a year.
So after you let me borrow it, I ordered my own copy.
Awesome.
So I'll go refresh my brain, and we can talk about it a little bit more.
And let's concentrate on the video game section because that's
it's
the big
more
part
relevant.
of it. And we'll talk about all the cool stuff.
But the discussion's already started on the forums. People are grabbing the book, starting to talk about it. Go grab the book. get it used or get on Amazon, get it something.
And it's in our site news forum. Go check it out. There's a sticky topic for it. Go talk about it. And we want to try to generate a discussion. So we don't want to just expose people to these books. We want to have a really interesting discussion and say like, I don't believe it, or I do, or something.
Yeah.
Like a real book club.
Yeah, it's not like just go read this book. It's great. It's like, let's talk about this book.
Yeah.
Like let's talk about the culture that we're all involved in. I
Yeah.
mean, this is something that we all take very seriously. We're gamers, and you're used to being under attack.
Yeah.
This is something that people will kind of attack you for. They're like, oh, that rots your brain, blah blah blah.
And this is like the best example of how to defend against those attacks as much as you can.
Yep.
With logic, with a lot of statistics, with a lot of interesting stuff.
Yeah.
So give it a try.
Absolutely.
All right.
What else we got?
Oh, dude, milestone.
Another milestone. We love the NooBTooB milestone. So
100.
That's
Actually,
right.
no. What did I read?
yeah, 110. That was last week. Wait, no,
episode
47.
46. Well, episode 46 got 110 ratings.
Yeah, positive ratings.
That is
mostly.
so
It's like
badass.
we're at like 4.5 stars.
4.5.
So
Yeah, screw you who gave us the half star.
yeah. So we get every week we get more and more hits on YouTube. But what really just makes our heart sing is
Yeah.
is the fact that you guys are all giving us positive ratings and
Good comments.
good
Awesome
comments. Like every episode is full of just really good comments. We don't get negative comments anymore.
We only
We've
get
got
corrections.
a really
We're cool with that.
yeah. We get corrections. We're like, oh shit, we're wrong.
Of course. Yeah, we usually are. So,
And the last episode is already at 96. I posted it 2 days ago.
2 days.
We've already got 96 ratings, and it's number 3
Oh,
in the
that's
top
right.
in the
And-
top gaming
and screw
videos.
you, Pokemon Diamond and Pearl, Tour of City number 20.
And what was the other one? The iPhone.
Yeah, the fake iPhone. Screw you too.
We can't compete with the iPhone.
No.
But we are number 3 in gadgets and games
Today.
For today.
Yeah, and like,
we're
I
pretty
think
high for the week too.
The week we're like number 11, so
Yeah.
it's awesome. We really appreciate all the work you guys do. And the thing is, like, the percentage of the viewers. So we have like 700 views for the last episode,
Yeah.
and 96 things. So like,
Yeah.
more and more people that are watching it, they're watching it to the end, and then seeing that we say, click on your junk.
Yeah.
And people are doing it. It's awesome.
They love my junk.
They love
So
maybe you're making your junk more attractive.
I
every
may
episode.
I groom. I trim.
Hopefully the odor problem is also taken care of.
But seriously,
You gotta-
a lot of these
oh,
videos will have like 100,000 views, and they'll be like, and 5 reviews.
I know.
People are just like, oh wow, that guy got hit in the nuts with a fucking bowling
Yeah.
ball.
And then I
The guy got a battle axe to
Yeah,
the
yeah.
throat. And it's just like, for us, I mean, we're getting 20%, 10 or 15%
Yeah,
of the people
easily.
that do this review it, which is just well above anything
And
that
that
happens
just
on YouTube.
means that, I mean, I'm glad they watched the whole thing, because remember when we got that first huge hit with 140,000 views?
Yeah.
People were watching like 5 minutes saying, these guys suck. And
Yeah.
we gotta admit, it was our first video.
Yeah.
So
it's
we don't
unfortunate that
blame
our
you
first
guys.
video got featured because we were still kind of learning how to do the camera, but
Yeah.
we got a whole lot of comments that were very, very constructive, like homos.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we're getting great comments now, though, like how Tobin's a fucking bitch.
Yeah, that's a nice one.
That is awesome. But, yeah, no, so we appreciate it. We don't want to, rest our laurels too much, but it's
Yeah.
a great milestone.
Good milestone.
Great milestone.
And next up, Penny Arcade Expo.
Yeah, so...
So it's close enough. We're going to start talking about it now.
So it's coming up on August 24th through 26th.
That's
so
only
over the
2
weekend.
months. It's only 2 months from now.
2 months, you're
Yeah,
right.
it's close.
Dude. It's real close. So I think they've already early bird registration is now done.
Yeah.
So you can't save $5.
$5.
Whatever.
You're already
but
going to be paying a lot to fly there.
Yeah, exactly. That's like it's a $45 for 3 days.
Yeah.
And you get to play tabletop games. You get to play Guitar Hero tournaments.
A lot of tabletop games.
Free console play. We did some of that.
Free
We did
concerts.
Free concerts. Mini bosses. Will Wheaton is doing the keynote. Not so excited. He's all right. What's the
Go
Crusher?
Wesley.
Yeah, but
So, and we've got a lot of people on the forums that are saying that they're excited about it. They're going to try and come.
Let's hope so.
I don't know if anybody international says that they're actually coming. People are saying they're like, oh,
yeah,
I'd love
but
to.
If you're in England or somewhere else, I'm like, if you do it, you're cool, but
You got to have a lot of spare money if you're flying in for PAX, is all I'm saying.
But even if you're anywhere in the U.S., they actually have these cool things called super trips.
Yeah.
So all up the West Coast and all the way from New York, they actually have these huge caravans with just like gamers.
Awesome.
You know how badass that is?
Yeah.
And they also have a train that goes from San Diego.
Oh.
A gamer train. I'm thinking like it'd be cool to do.
Can we hop on it?
We'd be on it for like a day and a half.
But if there's a gamer train,
Maybe. We should think.
let's read about it.
Let's
Let's
read about
see what they do on there.
Because there's
if
a
there was
stop
a
in San Francisco or something like that.
that could be fun.
Because like they basically bring alcohol on and play DS the entire time, but there's no outlets.
Oh yes, you gotta just you look at the train stops and everybody hops out and like tries to plug through. Maybe we get like one of those like crank generators, like somebody's playing DS.
Dude, screw that. Get a gasoline generator. Put a bunch of blankets over it.
No,
but I think
that'd be kind
good.
of cool. Hop on the geek train.
Yeah, the drink train. Yeah, either way, I think we'll be cool if we.
Any train we're on is already the drink train.
That's right. It's going to be the drink plain.
We bust out the fucking $2 chuck on the train.
Oh man,
You
that'd be
buy a case of it for $24.
Well, like 5 Delicado things for like $100.
Box of wine in the house.
That'd be awesome. But yeah, so there's a bunch of stuff. We'll go into more detail about some of the new events as they post it.
Indeed.
And we'll be making our plans in the next probably couple of weeks.
Yeah, but you guys should start planning now. So we
Especially
can't.
if you're
You
far
can't.
away.
We don't want to hear a bunch of people that are just like, oh yeah, I was gonna go, but we didn't get enough warning. Blah blah. Blah. It's like now. It's 2 months away. Plan it.
Buy your tickets.
We'll do some sort of. We're thinking about
if there's enough.
If there's enough people,
if
we're
there's
thinking
one
about.
person, we don't want Stalker Fest the entire time.
And also, we're thinking about doing maybe a live episode up there. We're gonna do.
Dude, we recorded every night last time, and that was hard, but it was fun.
Yeah, and if we got some other people there, we're all like drinking, hanging out in a hotel room.
Yeah, if it's like 5 people, we'll do it in a hotel room. If it's like 15, 20, maybe we'll try to get something.
We'll see what we'll do. We'll play it by ear.
Yeah, so I'm gonna once this episode airs, I'll put a sticky for PAX organization.
Nice.
And we'll get it done.
All right. Next up, voicemails.
What voicemails?
Text voicemails.
Oh yeah.
Text mails.
So you guys need to start calling in some more. We haven't got very much voicemails
This
yet.
week was a little weak.
Yeah, some guy who called in would left nothing.
We were very strongly so some guy called in and left a hang up, and we're very strongly considering calling him on air. If you guys think that's a good idea, maybe we'll do that next week.
Maybe.
Put him on speakerphone, just be like, "Hey, dude, why'd you hang up on us?"
You know, he totally choked too. He's all like, "Oh man, I gotta be like funny." I'm like,
"Oh." I love the calls. Like we had those calls before where people were just like, "Please don't play that last call. I sounded like a retard."
And we played them all.
And we played them all because we're dicks.
Oh yeah.
So
yeah, why don't you? So Pat O'Brien left a message with us, and I thought it was a pretty good question.
Oh, you cut out the parts where he said we're awesome.
Well, okay, he said we were awesome, but
he said, "I need to buy a new headset for Battlefield 2. I noticed that your headsets look pretty solid. Is there a good 5.1 surround one that is good?" These headsets are great. These are Plantronics.
Yeah, these are Plantronics. So I actually have a more gamer-centric one, which has a real bar.
Okay.
So it's I believe it's the CS500, but that might be the Counter-Strike version.
What's the model number on this one? I don't remember.
I don't know. We'll look it up. We'll post it. But
Yeah.
it's a Plantronics, and Plantronic headsets rule. But
Really
the best part about them, and I bought this specifically for Battlefield 2 because I would spend 8 hours playing Battlefield 2 on TeamSpeak with my brother
it's gotta
and
be
everybody.
comfy.
They have these kind of like fabric-y pads, which is just like they don't hurt.
Yeah.
And I've bought maybe 4 other headsets that actually hurt your ears. And I think these actually might too. So that's why I recommend the Counter-Strike version, which is more, or the normal. I think it's the CS500. We'll look
Gotcha.
it up.
Anything's better than those fucking ones that come with the Xbox, man. Those things hurt my head. It's like it's got this little arm on the side, and you put it on, and it's just like it starts digging in. You don't mind it at first,
no, but
you start playing for like 10 minutes. Well, also that the quality sucks, but just besides that, it's just like it's digging into your head.
Yeah, I don't think it's the quality of the mic. It's the whole whatever.
The whole thing sucks.
Section. But 5.1 headsets.
Is that do those exist?
They exist. So I know of a Pioneer one that's like $500, a wireless one.
Do you really need anything more than stereo playing games? Come on.
I don't know, but I've seen. So you know Ben Heck?
No.
He's the guy that does all of the console modifications. He made like the 360 laptop, the Game Boy that takes Nintendo cartridge. He's like that crazy guy in the gadget. He started a company which now just selling a 5.1 headset.
Nice.
For like 100 or 2.
Oh, that's not too bad.
Not too bad. But I've seen one. It's a white one. It's for the 360, and I think you can use it. I've seen a USB version of it.
Yeah.
So,
anyway, yeah. So we like Plantronics as a brand. We're pretty low budget though. We're pretty ghetto. We got no sponsors.
Yeah. Pretty soon though, we're going to make a change over to real equipment. Pretty soon.
Yeah, we'll get better mics soon.
Yeah, and we'll install.
So we don't have to have our damn headsets on the whole episode.
Hell yeah! What are we looking at?
Listener homework.
Yeah, so let's actually talk about this one. I think we've gotten some complaints saying that we go through the listener homework too quickly because we ran out of time.
A lot of times we've been having so many good games to talk about that we run out of time to talk about the listener homework. But this week, not so much.
Not so much.
So, let's get your ideas on this first because I actually don't have a good answer for this. But our listener
maybe
homework
I will inspire you.
Maybe. So our listener homework is: what games have you played that's so good that you liked it even though you hate the genre?
So
for example, if there were a racing game that I enjoyed,
I don't think there's a single racing game that you simulation.
Burnout.
No, racing simulation. I don't think there will ever be one that you.
I'm just saying, Burnout. There's no weapons on the cars, and I still enjoyed it. But that's just because I got to crash into people.
That's true.
But I even played online, man. I played Burnout on the 360 against people on live, and I had a blast. I played for hours.
Well, you played just the destruction version. You didn't play anything.
No. I played racing.
Oh, you did. Okay, cool.
Because you could just fucking thrash people.
That's a good example.
Yeah.
So I mean, because I think so a non gun-involved racing game.
Yes.
It was Burnout for you.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Okay.
Burnout is the only one that's kind of broken genre for me because any racing game normally makes me want to kill myself.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to think. So the genres that I hate are like driving simulations. I haven't found one I really love. Flight sims. But sports games. So there are quite a few sports games that I can think of that actually, rekindled my love a bit. So there's like table tennis. Rockstar's table tennis. That's a sport, right? Why not?
Didn't you like NBA Street?
Yeah,
you liked the demo. You didn't try the game, did you?
No,
did you even try it?
No.
Okay.
But it was.
You said that was all right though.
The demo was great. Yeah, but not enough for me to like go out and rent it.
Yeah.
But NFL, what is it? NFL Blitz, NBA Jam. Both of those made me really like baseball.
How much did you really play though?
I played in the arcades a lot.
Okay.
Not like a huge amount. Like I was at like summer camp or something.
Yeah.
We play a lot, and I got good at it, kind of.
Okay.
So NFL Blitz. I don't know.
I like
tennis ones.
Okay, for sports, the only sports game that I've ever enjoyed, probably in my entire life, was Super Dodgeball on the NES.
Is that really a sport?
What else would you call it?
A game?
It's a sports game. Come on.
It's like dodgeball. It's like prison ball or something like that.
Dude, dodgeball's a better sport than golf. I would much rather play dodgeball than golf.
I think Tiger Woods would tend to disagree.
Tiger Woods can eat my dick.
Oh, we golf.
We golf was fun.
We golf made probably for golf games. That's probably made.
Yeah, I didn't play it that much.
Okay. What did?
Come on, dude, dodgeball was great. That was awesome. You could like fucking turbocharge up and just like blah blah.
Super dodgeball, amazing.
You could like the ball would like elongate and like blow people off the stage.
You get the big guys and all.
Oh yeah.
Did you play Windjammers on the Neo Geo?
I did not. I never had a Neo Geo.
But I'm not even on MAME or anything because like it was a game based off. It was kind of like dodgeball, but used the frisbee. It was actually pretty fun.
How about the frisbee games with Tron?
I guess that's totally a sport.
No.
This Tron was my favorite.
All right, what other genres do we hate? I don't like boxing games. I liked
Fight Night?
I liked 4D boxing.
Oh, I like Mike Tyson's Punch Out.
Mike Tyson's Punch Out.
That's right.
I guess it's the new. I hated that one on 360, man. That was terrible.
Fight Night Round 3 was stupid. Oh,
people loved it though. People liked it.
Yeah. There's other genres. No, I think there's quite a few genres. Very few genres I seriously hate.
These days, man, I hate fucking RPGs. I used to love them.
Nah, there's gonna be. You're gonna love BioShock. You're gonna love Fable. You're gonna love all those games.
I'm just saying, like.
Did you ever play any simulations you liked? Like SimCity-ish type?
No, never.
Never.
Not
even like Master of Orion or like.
Nope. I hated every sim I've ever played.
Did you play Heroes of Might and Magic?
Yep, hated it.
Hated it? Damn. Civilization?
Never played it.
Wow. Fuck.
It's just not my thing. Actually, that's not true. Heroes of Might and Magic 2 I played. That was kind of fun. I played some of the later ones. I didn't like them very much.
Oh, but RTS. So you hate that now. Have you played one recently?
No. No. RTS, man, I love the shit out of StarCraft, but I don't like them anymore.
I hated RTSs for a while because of all the crap, like Age of Empires started getting shitty, Warcraft I didn't like.
You love Supreme Commander.
Yeah. That one rekindled the love for me. But so there's a bunch. So why don't you go to our forums? We have the listener homework and go post your thoughts on the games that made you like a genre.
Oh, you ever played a game like 99 Nights that you liked? Those stupid goddamn Japanese ones where you're invincible, just mowing through crowds of people for hours and hours and hours.
There's like Samurai Warriors I hated, Dynasty Warriors.
Dynasty Warriors, yeah.
Dead Rising is kind of like that, but that's not the main point of the game, though.
Dead Rising is kind of like that, though.
But it's not the point of the game.
But it's kind of like that. And you loved that. You loved it.
Yeah.
Did you play the new content for that?
They haven't. It's not out yet.
Okay.
They're going to come out with the Platinum Edition, and it's still rumor.
Yeah.
Those
are all so
bad. Would you say, like, I don't know, like Smash TV is like those games?
Smash TV was the prototype, wasn't it? I guess that's true. So Smash TV was the one.
It's not really like those games.
It's pretty similar. I mean, you're basically invincible. Well, I guess that's true because if you were going to say that, then you'd have to say that things like Contra were like that, and it's not nearly.
Yeah, not even close.
Okay,
so yeah, no,
those games suck. Those games are fucking terrible. Japanese people are crazy. I don't know why you guys like those. That and the screen full of bullets games.
Oh.
Also a Japanese thing.
See, I've never actually tried to
play
Where you
memorize the pixel you have to be on.
But have you ever tried to play those games?
Yeah.
I've never even tried to play them.
Well, I mean, I played like 1942 and stuff, but I never played those. Well, yeah, those are good, but I never played the screen full of bullets.
Yeah, so we should actually try one and see how we do against it.
Do you know how much patience you'd have to memorize where you had to be every time you played?
Was it Sloth Raymond? He actually sent me a link to a really good one that he loves, and he's saying, "Oh yeah, I'm working on a way to make it all to record myself playing the game all the way through without dying."
Woo! All right.
So yeah, we'll see.
I don't even know what you'd call it. I bet there's a Japanese word for this.
Yeah, remember I talked about it the last episode. It was called like Rain of Bullets or something like that. In Japanese.
In Japanese?
Yeah.
Okay.
Reinu of Buddhism.
You really shouldn't make fun of Asian people.
I wasn't making fun. That's the That's Romanization, god damn it. I can actually do that pretty well.
Yes, that's true.
Besubaru. Tobin Izu a Dorku.
You're stretching.
Yeah. Alright.
Retro Gaming Club.
Oh, new game.
Oh.
Are you actually going to play? You have not played any of the Retro Gaming Clubs for months, dude.
Have you? How'd you like Mercenaries?
Shut up. We're going to play this week. But no, are you going to play this one?
One of my favorite games of all time. I am going to play this game.
What is it?
Jet Set Radio Future. One of the most underrated games of all time.
Sorry, what were you saying?
People hate it. People with no taste hate this game. They don't understand the genius.
Yeah, whatever.
It is like all the controls for the skateboarding are perfect. All the level design is brilliant. All the music. Well, you're whatever boarding.
You're
whatever, rollerblading, whatever.
Cool
Who gives a shit? You've got wheels on your feet.
But dude, see, like I come from the games from like Tony Hawk, where
this is 100 times better than Tony Hawk.
Where there's skill involved.
There's bad skill in this.
No, there isn't. There's nothing.
Crazy
You like hit
skill
one
in
button and like you jump. It's all about memorizing where you jump. It's not like trying to do 5,000 different tricks and then getting 8 combos.
Fucking like having hand cramps is really skill. Hold every button down and turn while you're jumping.
So like gliding down a rail and memorizing where you're supposed to
spray
paint.
It's awesome. You jump up and you can do the flips and you're like racing people through the city while you're spray painting.
So the only thing I
understand how you don't like
this
game.
Only good thing I like to say about this game is the soundtrack was
the music
really good.
is great.
And there's a lot of songs.
Yeah.
I'll give you that. Give you that. But the gameplay itself, kind of boring. For me.
You're an idiot.
So whatever.
All right. So anyway, this is the Retro Gaming Club.
Tobin's going to play this one.
I'm going to play the crap out of it. I'll be on the forums discussing it. I'll talk about it in IRC. I will fucking stab jaws of people that don't like it.
Yeah, so expect a big gaping
right
wound,
there
next week.
Love that game, and we're going to... that's the Retro Game. So... I think we're done.
Yeah, wow, so we filled up the rest of the spot with a few games. All right, so that's our show for the week. Check out our website at NooBTooB.com and participate in the forums by clicking on the forums at the top of the page. Also call our toll-free voicemail at 888-233-8480 and post audio video feedback to feedback at NooBTooB.com. That's it. Blah, blah, blah.
NooBTooB.com.
Yes, go!
Feedback at NooBTooB.com. We got enough time. All right, so be sure to subscribe to our audio and video podcast. Right off the front page, we got links everywhere. If you're watching this video on YouTube, there's a subscription button right. Yeah. Also, rate this video with 5 stars like you guys have been
just like that.
Right there. We also have a MySpace profile of NooBTooB. And that is all. Add us as friends. That is all for this episode. I am Tobin Kozai.
I am Yuzo Watanabe. Audio engineering is done by Range Dirty Sanchez Drunk. Send us a video. God damn it. Thanks for listening. We'll see you next week.
We're out!
Yeah.
Alright, let's do this. Hooah, indeed.
NooBTooB army of 1 plus 1
equals 2. Army of 2.
Hello.
Good. Alright.
Hello.
You stay working. Bigger brain than Tobin.
What? No way, dude! I got a totally bigger brain, so I tracked down a bunch of birds in cages.
Well, yeah, I popped a bunch of blocks and added up to 7.
Oh yeah, well
Try that again.